Good morning. That banging that you will hear at the beginning of the video is they've been working on our roof since 7 a.m. Now I'm no landlord or nothing, but that just seems a little too early. I mean, they were banging on the roof with a hammer, and it's still going on. I managed to get a little more sleep, but it has been going on for hours. Easy key. Well, now I feel bad. I spent my whole morning complaining about how they were banging on the house, and now I just met him, and he was just like, "I'm so sorry." And he was a very nice guy, apparently. Now I'm just like, ugh. I don't know how I could start my day off being upset with somebody, and not even 2 seconds in the meeting, I was like, "It's all right, man. You gotta do what you gotta do, right?"
You're good.
Publix really knows how to just shove sweet things into my face.
Got BOGO peanut butter M&Ms.
See, that's dangerous. Get them. Fine, I forgot it was Halloween. Of course they're shoving candy in my face. I took it personally. There's always a line. This is what I'm getting. The cilantro avocado dressing sounds really good to me. Oh my god. It's a mountain. I don't think dinosaurs got along like this. Can't believe I almost forgot you. All right. Today's a big day for Josh. So for like the past 10 years, I've always got the same pub sub. It started with the chicken tender sub, and then I moved on to the ultimate, and I've been getting it, at least one of those. Always the ultimate, but sometimes when I'm feeling a little frisky, I'll get the chicken tender sub. But I tried something new today, which is essentially just a chicken tender sub, but it's still a big deal. Oh my god, it's freaking ginormous. That's only half of it. Oh my god. It's called the City Sub because I'm guessing our soccer team, Orlando City, had a hand in making this. So let's give it a shot. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, sure. Oh my god. Well, it's delicious. So I'm gonna eat this somehow, and then I'll be back. Okay. So today, I've been thinking that I run out of a lot of things to do, so I'm gonna create things to do. There was nothing to do today. As you saw, I went to the grocery store, and I was using the bathroom in Publix and had this just breakthrough idea that I'm sure nobody's ever had before in their entire life. And it's what I'm gonna call Walt's New Wednesday. I don't know. It just kind of came to me. So that's what it is for now. You have to deal with it. It's pretty much a play off of What's New Wednesday. And I'm going to take Wednesdays to talk about things going on in Disney. And I already have a list. I did the research so that you don't have to. I didn't go to any kind of panel or call up Disney and ask them what's going on. This is just through a series of videos, through a series of digging through even TikTok to just forums. And this is what I came up with. Right now, I would just like to state them as all rumors because I'm still just getting into this. So as time progresses, maybe I'll be a lot more in the loop. But we're going to go ahead and kick it off. And then I'm probably going to create like an edit for this or something. Like, well, what's new Wednesday? Doom. I don't know. So as you can see, delicately scribbled onto a scribble pad. I got a couple things to talk about, and so we're gonna cover them. Let's start over in Magic Kingdom. So I hear that they are not getting rid of Country Bears, which, even though I haven't seen the show in, 20 years, it was still kind of sad. I am one of those people that I do understand that Frontierland is poorly outdated. I do, but I also have a hard time letting go of things. We can talk about, the outdated things as a separate, but there is some nostalgia blindness because I was just a kid on Splash Mountain. I didn't understand any undertones. So purely just that, a cutesy ride about animals. But Country Bears apparently was dealing with the same kind of flack, poorly outdated. A lot of people, I guess, just wanted it steamrolled, just get rid of it, completely gut the whole thing, call it a day. Turns out what they're going to be doing is just updating the animatronics, and they are going to get a huge update. Right now the animatronics are just hydraulic loaded, which is old. They're like some of the OG animatronics. They are just ridiculously old. There's some of this newer stuff that I'm not quite in depth enough to tell you that much about. But yes, they are getting an update and they are getting new songs. Apparently they'll be getting rid of all their old songs that might have some slight negative undertones for the time it came out. And they're going to be recording not brand new songs, Disney songs. They will be repurposing Disney songs in Country Bear fashion. And I love it. I wish it was something they could do with Splash Mountain. Don't get me wrong, I'm excited for Tiana's. But they're just changing it so that you can keep your nostalgia, but we can also get this thing off its feet. So, as far as I hear, they're not doing anything to the outside of the building, so the streets will still look the same. But the inside, pretty much same show, new words, better look. Then we're going to move on to something that I feel like I know a lot about. But again, if you have better things to say, please, in a polite way, comment them down below. Because everything that you know is something that I can learn. So the Hatbox Ghost in the Haunted Mansion is a very interesting one to me. I don't know much about it, but I do know that back when they created the one in Disneyland, which obviously is the first, they were having the most difficult time with the Hatbox Ghost, so much that they either scrapped it or almost scrapped it. I can't recall if it's ever been at the Haunted Mansion in Orlando. I feel like it has, but they're supposed to be bringing it back late November. But apparently the reason that there's no date on it but late November is DeSantis is implementing new safety features, we'll call them. And he has new fire inspections and stuff like that. So Disney has to work with DeSantis before they can just put it in. Pretty much DeSantis has to approve it through the fire department. So we could have it in late November if it's all good, or maybe DeSantis decides that he wants to give Disney a hard time, and we'll see it later. But I'm sure that even rumor or not, Disney would like to have it. I mean, it's a show of skill. And then, as we all probably know, Tiana's is coming to Splash Mountain. So by now, I'm sure we all know about the new Tiana's ride, which I'm super excited for as a Louisiana boy. That they're not just redoing the ride, that will probably be beautifully updated. I mean, I'm super excited to see that. My nostalgia does not overcome a good time, and I think it's going to be really good with these updated animatronics and stuff. Probably the same vibe too. But anyways, on the outside of it, apparently they are going to try to repurpose some of Frontierland to create a New Orleans French Quarter-ish, just New Orleans little area where they'll probably have new restaurants. I'm still bad with Disney names, so please forgive me. But the little taco place next to Splash Mountain, there's no word on if they're getting rid of that and replacing it for Tiana's, or if they're going to just create more food. There is no word. We just know that they are talking about making a little French Quarter over in the left corner of what used to be Splash Mountain. So that is very exciting. But that's all on Magic. Next, we're going to move over to, all right. There's a lot going on in Animal, and these really are just rumors. I couldn't find any shred of evidence that they're true, but they were talked about at D23 panels. Apparently, the Tree of Life is going to get a makeover, going from A Bug's Life to Zootopia. There was talk of a Zootopia Land, which they're actually doing and already have in Shanghai, but I think that by putting Zootopia in the Tree of Life, will be a fantastic idea, because that ride definitely needs an update. There is no dates on that, but I don't know. I think Zootopia is definitely big enough to do that. But then again, I don't like the thought of getting rid of, nostalgia goggles. Bug's Life is old. You should treat it with respect. So, next is a sad one. I really hope that this is not true. But they're talking about bringing Indiana Jones to Dinosaur. So, yeah, Dinosaur, the ride.
Like they're shutting down Dinosaur?
Well, they're talking about it because Indiana
It's like the
Jones.
best ride
I
at
know,
Disney.
I know. And Indiana Jones and Dinosaur share the exact same ride system, so they're talking about just gutting the inside, keeping the ride, but retheming it. But I don't think it would work, because one of the main reasons I love Dinosaur is how dark it is. But they're talking about it.
It's scarier than the Jurassic Park ride.
Oh, for sure. There's no words. They were talking about just downing the whole thing, downing all of Dinoland, to make way for, that segues us into the next, to make room for Encanto. Now, we're not sure if they're getting rid of all of Dinoland and making a side section, or getting rid of Dinoland and making it Encanto. This might just be a preference, but I do not believe in getting rid of things. I hate when Universal does it. They should have never got rid of Jaws. I love Diagon Alley, but I wish they just expand rather than replace. Dinoland doesn't really hold anything sympathetic for me, but I still would hate to see it go. So they're talking about bringing Encanto. We got straight up artwork for it. It looks like they're pretty serious about it, but no words on it. But I do think that would be pretty good. It's a great way to capitalize on a fantastic movie. So, I don't know how I feel about it, though. It's too new. You can't just come out with a movie. Disney was built on years and years and years of these things that you're just tossing out like garbage sometimes. So, expand, don't replace, if it was up to me, but it ain't. So that's pretty much everything that I got for Animal Kingdom, because I'm not trying to keep, there was a lot of information. I'm trying to keep this short so I don't bore you until you guys like me enough to bore you. Next, though, we'll move over to Epcot. Test Track is, they have, I'm so bad at this. They're sponsored, or they have a license with Chevy, which is what revamped Test Track, or prompted Test Track 2.0. Chevy and Test Track worked together and gave us a new ride. Apparently, they are renewing their license and or deal or bargain or whatever with Chevy, and with that is apparently going to come a revamp to Test Track again, which is exciting. Test Track 3.0, the ride that never dies. That is a ride that is okay to replace instead of expand, because as long as you're keeping true to what it is with the fast part at the end and the sharp turns and stuff like that, dress it however you like. That one's kind of an exception. So there's a talks of a Test Track 3.0 in the future, and then a new fireworks show. Hope I'm saying this right. Let me make sure I say it right. Okay, I had to look up how to pronounce it. Luminous, the Symphony of Us, will be replacing Harmonious in Epcot, and I'm pretty sure that this one is a fact. They're already, if you've been to Epcot lately, you see that they are completely redesigning the lagoon in the middle of, words are hard. The World Showcase, the lagoon of the World Showcase is where you can see that they're literally moving barges. There's brand new structures up there. I'm sure it'll be great. I looked on a lot of updates for the fireworks at Magic. I couldn't get a straight answer because I'm just getting my feet wet in this. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have. Oh, and there are talks and purely just talks. There's a little bit of concept art, but nothing crazy, of a new pirate dining restaurant. I absolutely love pirates, so I hope that one's true, but there's no location, no date. It's purely just talk. And this has been the first Walt's New Wednesday. Maybe I'll come up with a Universal Monday or something, who knows. But for now, that's all the news.
Yeah. And then when we're done with them, we're gonna stash.
Hickory? Some kind of plant.
Piece of wood.
There you go.
Do you want me to raise it so you get that on video?
Yeah, you can raise that one. That is so fantastic.
Yeah.
I've been waiting on this all day. All right, I made it home. It is now 1 a.m. I'm showered and I'm about to start editing this video. Not much left to do in the night. It was a pretty good day. I hope you guys like this new segment that will be coming every Wednesday, which is funny because you will be seeing them on Thursdays, but it doesn't change anything. I think it's going to work out great, and you guys are probably going to see a really corny edit because it'll be my first time going at it. And all I have right now is iMovie on my phone. I literally edit everything on my phone. So let's hope that it turns out let's hope it turns out better than worse. So yeah, that's gonna be Walt's New Wednesday. It's everything from facts to rumors. Obviously, I'll tell you if it's a fact. Most of it's probably just rumors, but interesting stuff to try to keep our imaginations alive. But really, I think that's all I have for the night. I don't know if I said this, but I'm off tomorrow, so there will be time for me to find something to do. But until then, leave a comment if you like the idea of Walt's New Wednesdays, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Good night.